Hey, welcome to Ask Mike this week, this Wednesday, and this may be a bit noisy at the moment with the wind. I had the idea to come to the local park and to film it outside because it's nice. And I'm doing my I'm going to be actually doing a run after this, and but I didn't realise it's actually quite windy and the mic picks up the wind. So if it does, apologies. I'm just walking around to the other side of the park, so hopefully that'll be more in the shade from the wind. So fingers crossed it'll get better pretty damn quickly. So I was in Oxford on Saturday doing a workshop for the Coaching Academy, which was brilliant as always. I love doing the workshops for them and meeting all the people, and especially the attendees, the people that come to the workshops. And again, it's the conversations you have afterwards that are really interesting. That people, on the one hand, describe what they want to do, their ambitions, their dreams, the kind of businesses they want to create, and on the other hand, they tell you the reasons why they haven't done it yet, or the reasons why it didn't work for them yet. And that's probably what I wanted to kind of talk about just for a few minutes today, because there's one guy came and talked afterwards, and he's setting up as a coach. He's been doing some coaching for a little while, and he wants to get some training and some extra skills under his belt, which is why he was there, and that's fantastic. And he said, but it's such a difficult market out there, and it's really difficult to find your clients. And so then I asked him what kind of coaching he did, and it was the answer that I probably heard more than any other answer that I've given through the years, or heard through the years, and this used to be my answer as well, because I asked him what kind of coach he was, and he called himself a life coach. And then I asked him who he could work with, or who does he like to work with, who would he like to work with, and he said, well, absolutely anybody. And so then I asked him, well, what kind of things would he like to coach them on? And he said, well, anything really. And I think that's the I'm trying to escape the dog walkers here. It's that time of the afternoon. Some beautiful dogs around here. I haven't been bitten yet or barked at. Is this one? No, he's okay. He's just growling at me. And so, that's the thing. It's about being general, and I understand why people, whether you're a coach or a mentor or a consultant or a trainer or a speaker, and probably about 90% of the people I work with fall into that category, and I understand the reason why, especially at the beginning or even after they've done it for quite some time, they like to cast their net wide, and it's because they think that they will be able to attract lots of clients, and equally the lack side of that, which I guess they don't necessarily voice or are consciously aware of. The lack side is that if they don't cast the net so wide, they might miss the opportunity of working with some clients. And so I get it, I understand it. I have done that at various times, especially at the beginning for the first few years of my business as a coach and a trainer, so I understand it. The thing is, in a world where there is competition, and whatever business, whatever business you're in, whether it's coaching, consulting, mentoring, training, or whether you've got a shop or a warehouse or any kind of business, the thing is, there will be competition. But actually, there's no competition. You don't have competition. And what I mean by that is because if you try to cast your net so widely, so it's effectively including all your competition as well, then you have massive competition. But if you just actually are aware of what you do and your own USP, what makes you special, then there's no competition because there's no other you. And so this is where I guess we can come into your story, and we can come into your your skills, your unique experience, your resources, all the rest of it. And I think this is where, as a coach, or any one of the kind of professions I've mentioned, if you were to really focus on that and focus on your uniqueness and speciality and what you do, then it might just be enough to attract people to your special I can't think of the word. your USP, your unique selling point. What makes it special about you? So I guess that's kind of what I want to leave you with today. What I left the guy who, I mean, when anybody comes to talk to me after workshop and share this kind of stuff with me, it says a lot about them, that they're brave enough, number one, to share it, and also that they're looking. And I think it's great to look, because I guess most people, they don't realize that there is more that they can achieve in their life, or move towards, or create, and so they settle for what they've got. And if that's exactly what you want, brilliant. But I tell you, most people I work with or talk with, they want something more. And so when you're aware that you're looking, that's a great place to be. Not necessarily the most comfortable, but it is a great place to be. So the fact that this guy came and talked to me is brilliant. And what I left him with is what I'm going to leave you with today. And it's just to be aware of, or to start to become aware of, what is it about you that makes you special? And it could be your experience, it could be your story, it could be, what is it for you? It could be your resources, it could be where you are, your location. It's different for everyone. So if you've heard my story through the years, which I'm not going to go into now, you can look at some other videos and find them, but you see I've had particularly my experience, and others have had similar, but they've not had mine, uniquely mine, and equally uniquely yours as well. So the work this week, if you want to, I found a bench, I'm going to sit on it. So the work this week, if you want to take it on, is to find your uniqueness. Once you find your uniqueness and you really start to identify that and clarify that, that's when you can really start to look for people who would want and be able to use some of that uniqueness, i.e. working with you, your product, your service, your skill. So that's it for this time, and I'm not sure I found a spot that's completely shielded from the wind. Hopefully I did. All I can say, it's invigorating. It's beautiful to be in the park in this breeze, and in this season, just going into autumn now. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, please like it. And also, if you haven't yet liked my Facebook page, please scroll to the top and click the like button there. It really helps spread the word, and hopefully be of assistance and use to you as well. If you have a question for next time, please message me or just leave a comment below, and that would be fantastic. So whatever you're up to, wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is for you, whether you're watching this live or on I guess on the recording later on, I wish you well, I wish you success, and we'll talk again soon. Take care. Bye.